Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Astronomy. We're on the moon. We got some stuff to collect and get back to Earth because I realized when I came here I did not bring any real oxygen supply. We have our tanks and the tanks we are wearing, which are already, one is half empty, so we do not have a lot of oxygen. I have an idea for that. And I've done a little bit of testing. No guarantees that it'll work. But we will try. But for now, we've got a few quests to do. We need to collect meteoric iron. We need to collect some cheese curds and a few other things. And those should not be super difficult to find. And the only problem is it is currently mob covered. But one of the advantages is that we can jump, and I guess we can't really glide. There's no there's no atmosphere to glide on. But we get pretty good jumps. We can kind of see what's going on around us. So let's run around, see if we can find a couple meteoric iron before we have to go back. And let's see if we can dig down a little ways and find some cheese curds. That looks like it should be a spot within a meteor. I forgot that there's a village to explore. Let's go see if the village has anything good. The people here are... Do I have a soul vial? I do have some soul vials. Now, I don't remember if there's a night or day cycle on the moon. These guys have their glowstone torches, which we'll have to remember to make a couple of those when we come back. Come on, let me get up there. Really, game? Are those really one block too high for me? How rude. I want to go visit one of these guys, but evidently we can't there yet. And we're on the moon, and since I've closed the game since the last video, I cannot activate my keybinds for the power armor stuff, and that did not work. Haha! We made it inside. There's nothing here. Oh, there's a guy. Alien villager. I don't think they actually do anything, but found one. Neat. Let me out. So they got foodstuffs here. I think, if I remember right, they can actually have like workbenches and stuff too, occasionally. They got saplings. So I could grow a tree, but I don't have an oxygen collector on me. Oh, here's a bunch of them. Hi. Can I trade with any of y'all? No, but I am going to yoink one of you. Not that I expect that to accomplish anything, but I did it anyways. Okay, now to hunt for some iron. And, wait. I need to mark our landing spot. Somewhere around here. I'm gonna say 100 and hope that's the spot. I should have marked that before we left, but you know what? I'm not that worried. Uh, like I said, we don't have a super huge amount of stuff to be able to explore for a long period of time here. I think we're getting into the nighttime. Starting to see snow appear. Does that make sense? And yeah, maybe we can find the cheese. Those we actually need to dig down. Some 10. I think that's copper. Not that I need copper, but not gonna say no to it. Really? Really? He's putting me 1 block away from being able to jump up. Okay, so our first 2 oxygen tanks are just about depleted. Those are the small ones. Oh, this is the other village. Occasionally, one of these will have a structure that has like workbench stuff in it. And I kind of want to check that out if we spot one. But I don't entirely expect it. That's a rare occurrence, and it looks like the village got overwritten. Oh, that's a failed village. There's just a door. Yeah, there's some villagers in there. I don't see anything in there. I wonder if it puts these villages on every planet, on each of the planets. If so, that could make for a good base of operations. Just land, get to the village, and start doing stuff. I actually thought about saying when I came to the moon, I was going to bring a digital miner with me to make finding this cheese stuff easier, because it's literally just for the quest. Doesn't really serve any other purpose for us. But that would have been a heck of a lot more crafting to do. Let's wander around just a little bit more. And a hole like this looks perfect. Lots of copper. Lots of tin. Still no cheese. Now I could just like bring and plop down our quarry. I don't know if it would actually work with the solar panel anymore. The energy cell we have with that thing holds like 20 million RF. I could have it dig out small areas and it would probably do pretty well. Get a lot of resources out of this. Copper. And yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so I can't just jump out of here. This looks promising. I don't remember what the spawn requirements are for cheese. I just remember it's got to be moon rock. Now, I will probably... Ah, there we go. There's some. Love how it says these are evolved. The only thing that's changed for them is they've got helmets and oxygen tanks. Oh, he gave me redstone. Okay, I got some cheese ore. That's a good sign. Let me take another quick look around here. There's a little more. The meteoric iron, we're gonna have to do some exploring on the surface. Because that's the only place it appears, because it actually comes crashing down. And I better hope I can remember how to get out of here. Ah! You kind of hurt. That fancy sword. Look! Bedrock! I didn't think we were that low, but... Again, I've been running around for a while, so... Might find some more cheese down here. We have a few. Not enough for the quest, I don't think. We have a few. Because, how many do we need? I need 10 meteoric iron, 1 cheese curd. 10 moon, 10 ore, and 10 copper ore. Well, I can get those. Because they're all over the place in here. It's 13 copper ore, and I think I saw some tin back here. Then I'll make my way back up to the surface to find some meteoric iron. Look, cheese. Okay, so definitely once I can figure out a way out of these caves, it is time to leave. We're down to 1 full oxygen tank, and one of the other ones we have is already starting to get used. Hey, buddy, you can't hit me if you can't land. You hit me. I think your pathing is a little broken because of all the flight. Wait. Screw you. Okay, so what we need to do is eat so we don't die. And we need to get our rocket set up. Where's our rocket? There's our rocket. We'll go ahead and set you up like right here for now. We go, place our rocket, and fuel loader. I think that needs to be this way so I can power it. You will give that power. Take one of our fuel cells. Now we might be able to take the fuel out of this. And that can go away. Okay, so that should have fueled the rocket. Get in here. 100% fuel. You have to press shift to get out. So now and take my stuff back. And let's get out of here for now. Now I think This should land me back at my base. Just because my base is also like really near spawn. Ah! There we are. There's our rocket and stuff. Hey, how do you like that? Goodness, I think right where I want to go, which unfortunately is next to our landing silo. And I have a feeling it's going to try to kill us, and our rocket is probably going to be up in the tree. And I need to sleep because it's the middle of the night here. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not die the second we get back. Screw you. Screw you. Creeper can stay away. All the other stuff should have died. Yep, there's the bones. I can learn how to jump. This dang armor that they give them. They're very tough. There we go. Okay, so now we just gotta find our rocket and stuff. We gotta figure out where things wound up. Let's go show all that in there. Yep, called it. It's right on top of there. Of course it is. But that tells me where it's gonna land next time, so I can make a system to prep it. I'll need to come hide this stuff. We'll place a torch there for now. Son of a... We're tough. The hillside, not so much. I'm gonna have to come terraform this stuff and replan some things. I'm not paying attention to my map that tells me where mobs are. Okay, so we got all this stuff. We got a bunch of saplings out of that. Really? You guys in your freaking armor. I really dislike this armor, because for one thing, early game, these guys are overpowered. Late game, they're just a nuisance because they refuse to die. We gotta get up there. Okay, so that should give us some of that back. I do need another empty canister. Honestly, am I really even worried about that? Not really. So I want to say this is the actual, like, world spawn. Is right where it drops this at, so that actually works out for me. World spawn is nicely on top of our base. I might be able to rearrange to actually make that fit in there, so that it just deposits us right back in the silo, but at the same time, I'm not that worried. I can always set up a little platform up here with an elevator or something to get us up to it. Now, I said I had an idea for an oxygen system that requires two parts. One would be emptying out our inventory because we have 500 things. Okay, well, I need to clean up inventory, so give me a moment. So when it comes to the gas stuff, we have two options, and one of them is beyond making another oxygen compressor, which I think we actually have. Yeah, it gave us an oxygen compressor. So we do that, and we get ourselves some oxygen pipes. Maybe? No. There is a conduit I can make. Yeah, this gas conduit. That's not too difficult to make. Can I actually make any of that? Electrical steel is easy enough to make. I can just toss all that in there. Silicone, iron, and some pulverized coal. Let's go ahead and get some of that made. Electrical steel is always one of those ones that we do end up using a bunch of. So let's make a bunch. Okay, you're cooking. What was the other thing? So I have two options. One of them, you can see I was looking up things here. One of them is the ME storage system has a gas storage add-on in Extra Cells 2. Now, I don't know particularly much about these, and we could try to do them, because, yeah, we can get to some serious gas storage. 4,000K. That's 4 million bytes. And essentially what we would do is take one of these, fill it up with oxygen, and we would stick it in an ME drive that we can then just plunk a power cell down, extract into the oxygen compressor, and fill our tanks. The other option, which is a lot easier and a lot cheaper, these conduits are just going to facilitate from the storage to the item. These basic gas tanks from Mechanism. Now, the only thing that I wonder about is how easy is it going to be to get these things to actually do what I need them to do? So, basic gas tank is actually pretty cheap. We're going to go ahead and make one of them. Now, I think for filling it, it is super easy, and I think I can actually just, like, stick it in here. No. There's oxygen tank here to fill it with breathable oxygen. Okay, well, something I can do. You know what? I'm going to do a little design thing here. And once we make these conduits, I'm going to try to run these conduits down here in the middle and have it extract to right here. And I'll just place like a block or something there to make it look like stuff is there. Because, oh, I need that off for a minute. I'm always trying to keep things fancy and cleaned up and looking nice and neat once that we actually have this base built. Which is why this big workroom is nice. I don't really like this corner just because these two, I don't know that I'm going to need them for anything else. But if I pick them up, I have to recraft them. They're a pain. And this is just ore storage that I haven't processed. Mind you, last week, before the last video, I spent a lot of time just going through and processing this because it was full all the way down to here with ores. I only had like 3 open slots left. I processed everything. That took me multiple days real time to process. That was insane. But that's how we wound up with 2,000 copper, 1,100 iron, and all that fun stuff. And that's also why we have 32 diamonds in here. So this is where I'm getting to that question of, do I want to do ME storage or do I want to do these tanks? Now, to actually make them isn't difficult. The tanks are easy to upgrade, but they do have a capacity limit. Where is it? Quite clear glass. There we go. And that's where I run into my question of, do I want to do the storage system or do I want to upgrade them? Because if I do the ME system, like I can use these portable gas storage, I think. And I think you can actually make them pretty big. Okay, no, those are only a 1K. I like being able to have one of these. If I can do a portable storage device of some sort with the ME system, like these things, that would be insane. But go ahead and make these gas conduits. I only need 1 craft of them for the moment. For what we're gonna do, we're gonna swap out these gas pipes over here because I want to use them, but at the same time, I know exactly how these pipes work. How if I connect all the other stuff first? Aha! Now I think so that I should be able to set to just insert, extract, and if I take this, yeah, it's filling up with oxygen. And that's all I got to do with it. And one thing I will have to make sure is that this is on insert only. So yeah, I can do that with it. These oxygen tanks are actually, or these basic gas tanks are actually very easy to upgrade. I can go all the way up to the top tier one right now. So an advanced gas tank doubles the capacity, and then you can upgrade it again to the elite gas tank, which again doubles that capacity. So you end up with 256,000 units. This reinforced alloy is the expensive one. It would take 4 diamonds to do it. Not that I don't have the spares at the moment. But, as I said, if we went these routes, like, I can get to this one, and that's already bigger than the... That's bigger than the largest storage there. And I could go 2 more above that, and I could probably fill this thing up once and never have to fill it again. But I'm wondering if these might just be a better option, because all we're going to do when we get to another planet is we're just going to plop the compressor down. Take, like, here, we can take this one. We'll take this, set it like right here. Energy cell. Make sure it's actually powering it. Which size am I changing? Right. The machine is very specific. So I can just take this. That'll power the machine. Plop a conduit. And I should have oxygen. Yeah, look at that. Nice and easy. Quick, small, portable. And if I decide I want to make 2 or 3 of these tanks, they're easy to carry around with us. I am going to put this here. It's going to be our essentially our go away package. It's going to have our fuel loader. It'll have the energy cell once I go plop it down for some recharging over in our mining dimension. Not that we really need it. It's got 7 million RF. But eventually I will just let this fill itself up. You can see I've been working with some trees in here. I'll just let that do its thing. There, that should be charging. There. Our quarry here is still going strong. I have it working on 4 chunks now. I had it doing 1 chunk at a time before. Still made some messes. And this one I happened to come across are oh so favored amongst explorers. A single pillar of water. That hole there goes all the way to bedrock, and the bedrock block is called a water spring. Yeah, I talked about those in one of my videos. But look at that, we're getting some stuff in here. I feel like we're not getting everything, but this is filtered. It can't let anything that's not on here into the trash can. So we're not actually at that point where we're getting a whole lot of the resources yet. There was a lot of junk and stuff above this one on these past couple of chunks. So after this, we should start seeing a lot more resources flowing into here. I would like to upgrade this soon too, though, because we can get we can upgrade the quarry to get silk touch on it eventually. My animals are still being a pain in the butt, and they still want to go through the gate. Stop that pig. I'm down to 1 cow over here. I haven't been... Back away. I haven't been refilling the breeder. This is just like supplementing the food supply. Yeah. You can see I'm not doing too much down here. But yeah, now we have an idea for an oxygen system for us to take with us to the other planets. That should help us be able to explore a bit more. We can fill up our oxygen tanks on the go. I will get this cleaned up here in a second. I need this guy. Nope. So that gives us our pillars. And now is where it gets a little more interesting, because I want to do that with it. We're going to do that. This will get swapped out for marble. And I can put a conduit facade over that, so nothing will actually connect until I place something there. But that'll clean that up, and I think that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. A little bit of a shorter one for us today. And I will get our packages and stuff prepped for us for next time. And we'll see where we end up. Because we got to go exploring for meteoric iron. That stuff is actually a little bit harder to find than anything else on the moon. We will have to go hunting for one of the dungeons as well. Before I do that, I need to make some glowstone torches, because we can't use regular torches on the moon. They're cheap. Not difficult. I have lots of glowstone. Scroll modifier. Oh, that's right. So I found something. I'm gonna describe this before we go. I had some scrolls and stuff in storage. These enchanted scrolls. I guess we can't actually see them. I had these enchanted scrolls in our storage system that are from the Enchanted Plus mod or something like that, and I wasn't sure exactly what they were going to be for, but I figured out that you can just read them to learn and enchant. And I'm thinking that it means I might be able to just, I don't know, slap that enchant directly onto stuff. And I think that's what that scroll modifier is for. What am I in here for? Need one of these. And one of these. I did make a painter at some point. Maybe before last time, maybe it was the time before. I don't remember. I don't think I ever actually like, say when I make some of this stuff. I just do it. Okay. But, like I said, that's going to be it for this time, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time when we head back to the moon to get this stuff figured out. And see if we can really do our exploring. That should be filling up. There we go. Don't dump the excess. Just kind of do your thing. Oh, there's a curiosity. Can I put these in here? Can I just fill it with this? No. Okay, so I actually have to use it. I actually have to use the compressor. Great. 186 per second. Well, that's fine. We are burning through some power. Oh. I'll see you guys next time.